Hello there. So this is gonna be the second video here on my YouTube, and well, I just started like a quick 3-minute reading on my Instagram, but I wanted to expand it on here since I have just a few more minutes. And so, as I was saying before, I have the Seven of Wands inverted, so or in reverse, however you want to say it. There is Strength card. There is Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Magician in reverse. So, as I was saying in the in the 3-minute video on my Instagram, there is a theme that seems to be ongoing for the collective in this week, which has to do a lot with rearrangement, like an internal rearrangement process that needs to, or that is just coming to the surface, basically to highlight where we are still reacting to our conditioning, where we are still reacting to our fears from everything that's coming from outside, everything that is being fed by either mainstream media, our friends, relatives, anything that continues to just feed information to our senses about what is outside. So some people might be reacting more intensely to this, in a way that it feels like we might just come into into a defensive mode whenever we are approached with different types of information that again just trigger the patterns of our conditioning, and into just continue to react instead of just having a conscious response to these things. So for some other people, it might feel like an opportunity to just get to know oneself in one's own creative process and in the way that we express ourselves. It's like more focused on the individual, more focused on the person that is looking to basically carve a new path ahead, when everything seems to be or just look the same, and you're not you're no longer willing to go along to get along, basically accepting or tolerating things that go against one's own convictions, principles, integrity, anything that doesn't show respect, honor. So it feels like these emotions are very much within the collective at the moment. We're being called to just take a stand, take a stand for ourselves, and that could mean just an internal process in which you focus, like where is that sense within you, within your body, that tells you that ignites that spark. It could be in your heart, it could be in your belly, it could be somewhere else, in your throat. If you have felt for a long time, that you need to speak out about certain things, or you just might be feeling really annoyed, by many things that are going on, and basically just like passing through a time of disbelief, and like irritation of, of not being able to actively do much about these things because our lives come first. So I don't know if so far it makes sense, but like I'm just trying to take it in the collective way, as in how everything that we see happening around us, even to our friends, family, just reaches us, from a place in which we also feel, resonating with those things, with our own triggers, with our own patterns, with our own reactions, to things, and in a sense it's like a part of us is saying enough. It's like, I'm not willing to take any more of this. I'm not willing to just continue on with this process of participating on like of this game anymore. So there is a reassurance, going on with this Knight of Pentacles, that just keeps on going at a steady pace of towards um, what he wants to see created. It's like where he's investing of himself into that which he wants to see grow. And where is he willing, to let others participate of his harvest. And so, in this sense, is also a way to come back into, um, just observing what is in our mental landscape, in our mindscape, in the sense of what type of thoughts are we allowing to continue just being loud in there, and that are not supportive, are more contractive than anything. Just the type of thoughts that just create a lot of noise and just bring a lot more self-doubt than anything else. Possibly just looking at things that we might receive, or just like taking that preemptive measures, to be a few steps ahead of whatever might be just going on or might get to happen, and we just need to, be prepared and be safe. So it feels like a lot of tension and a lot of hyper vigilance, being hyper alert to things that are going on. And on the surface, it might you might be just going on, as usual, business as usual. But inside, you might be feeling a lot of anxiety and a lot of pressure to get things done. So with the bottom of the deck being the Magician, inverted, or reversed, it's basically about, it's like, make better use of your talents, make better use of your abilities. Just don't take them for granted. Don't just wait until last minute, to do something for yourself in the way that you can participate of your own game, of your own experience, in the way that is more conducive, to your own betterment, to your own wellness. Uh, and it's like only what path looks or feels or is sensed in the way of expansion, in the way of things being added to your experience that enrich your presence here, and that you want to continue sharing with others as well. So be sure to look into those potentials, that you might be indulging a lot in your mental landscape, um, and see which one of those potentials just continue feeding onto that identity of yours that is so scared, that is so anxious, that is so irritated as well by how things are playing out in our in our collective experience. So let me know how this resonates. It feels like a lot is going on in terms of, well, you can see mainstream media, but as well, you can see all the people around you as you walk on the streets or just visit parks and everything else. It's like there is an underlying current to all of this that continues to tell us that it is still an experience that is unsafe for some reason. But it is like a programming, it is still a conditioning going on that is still feeding us that. So just be sure to discern, check where the information is coming from, and if it doesn't resonate, if it makes you feel contracted, and irritated and all of that, probably I would suggest just look into other sources. Try to go to different places that you've been in, than the ones that you've been in, and just try to meet new people. You know, try to start conversations with strangers. I don't know, but like try to just bring new into your life at this moment. But you need to take yourself there. You know, you need to take yourself to the new, and that might mean just reaching the unknown. You know, reaching an unknown experience that is calling for you to wonder about what else exists in life, can exist in life. So yeah, I'll leave it until here. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check, like, subscribe, and yeah, let me know in the comments how it resonated, and well, if you got any questions or suggestions, or you know, what else you might like to see from this type of content. Thank you very much. See you soon.